All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to STC TV here on this Wednesday afternoon for this 9th grade basketball game against the cadets of Benedictine. I'm Brooks Vineyard here with Claiborne Hall as tip-off is just moments away.
Yeah, two strong teams. Benedictine putting together a good season so far, but St. Chris looking to stay undefeated. Looking very, very good in the early goings this season. This will probably be their toughest challenge to this point, though. The zone defense look from the Saints here, and a zone offense look from Benedictine to start, matching up perfectly. And Benedictine will draw first blood. An under the basket lay-in.
Nice little bucket there from number 23, able to get into the paint and kind of outmaneuver his defender as fast break here for Benedictine leads to another two.
I mean, these guys, they're going to be athletic. They know it. St. Chris has got to play their ball. Our school sadly has a terrible habit. Oh, a massive block underneath. Benedictine coming out the gates fast. Great look underneath, and James Carney. Layup is good. St. Chris on the board, 4-2.
Good to get points on the board early here for the Saints. Get themselves a little momentum.
St. Chris sticking to that zone defense, running two guys up top. Benedictine gets a three-point look, no good. Good rebound from James Carney, and Saints looking to run. Three-pointer's good from Braden. St. Chris now holds their first lead of the game. And a good full-court defense from St. Chris. Commotion, though. And they'll prevail, but they can't get the lay-in to go. If information serves me correctly, these are two undefeated teams heading into today. Benedictine gets another good look inside. Early on, having no trouble picking apart this Saints defense.
Yeah, Saints defense overall this season has played exceptionally well, especially those physical aspects of the game.
And Benedictine's really making their presence known underneath. Rebounds, lay-ins, everything they've done has been through the big guys underneath. Three-pointers is good to go. Benedictine, a quick and high-scoring team, it looks like. A little bit of miscommunication there. Braden and James Carney. The first turnover of the game for the Saints. And the trap defense coming into effect as it has all year for St. Chris. No contact from the hand on James Carney. A good, clean block. The contact came on the lower body.
Yeah, and for Benedictine, good pass there to lead to that layup attempt that enabled to draw the foul.
And if Benedictine can shoot the whole game as they have early, St. Chris could be in some trouble because Benedictine has been lights out to this point. One missed field goal for the Cadets here early. And St. Chris starting to feel the pressure of a good rivalry opponent. And yeah, definitely an over-the-back call that time. On number 23 for the Cadets. St. Chris Again, you're going to have to stick to your ball. Running a lot of substitutions here as they have already run a near full lineup substitution. The only remaining player from that starting lineup is Gibson Beck. Number 21, he's got the ball now. He'll drive, draws contact underneath. They're going to need a big performance out of Gibson today. One of the only guys on this St. Chris team, other than James Carney, who's really got a height advantage on this Benedictine team.
Here's Gibson Beck at the free throw line. First one rattles in.
Yeah, these two teams, after their first meeting, St. Chris won that one at Benedictine. And these two teams had some words for each other after that one. Definitely going to play a factor today. These two teams do not like each other. As little as a freshman team can like one. Jonah Kelly with a block. Creating commotion. St. Chris on defense. Jump ball drawn. Possession arrow to the Saints.
Henry Rotter inbounding for the Saints and facing a 2-point deficit early on in this game.
And they look for Will Baruch underneath. He draws a double team, kicks it out. Henry Rotter from three. No good. Benedictine looking to push it now. Flying up the court. Meets a double team underneath and still manages to finish underneath the hoop. St. Chris holding a consistent 4-point deficit through this first quarter and no foul call underneath. Out of bounds off the Cadets. It will remain St. Chris ball inbound under the hoop to come. A little wristband trouble there for number 21, Grayson Ciano of Benedictine. Tried to rush the inbound, swiped away by Benedictine. And they leave a wide open lane to the hoop.
Nice little move there to psych out the Saints defender. And St. Christopher is going to call their first timeout of the game, and we'll be right back.
Welcome back here.
Back, Scott Jim. Saints facing a 4-point deficit here with only 2 remaining in the first quarter.
Benedictine looking to get inside every single time, and they've done it successfully also every single time. 15 first quarter points for the Cadets. So they have made the trip down River Road. Kick out to Connor Lacey for 3. Can't get it to go. Good aggressive rebounding from both sides there. Benedictine will come away with it, and they'll be sprinting. Will Baruch underneath. Makes a great stand. Offensive rebounds for Benedictine coming easily, though. Now St. Chris looking to push. Gibson Beck will pull up and he'll sit and wait, work his way inside. It is blocked. These two teams will not slow down. Never mind, Benedictine will now.
Definitely some aggressive defense so far on both sides. A lot of blocks and a lot of turnovers for both teams, but Benedictine able to score more efficiently.
All around here, great defense from both teams. Both teams, though, are sticking to their basketball, and Benedictine's looking a little stronger early on. Sorry we don't have the names of Benedictine players, but number one for the Cadets has gotten off to a very nice start. 7 first quarter points for him. Open three in the corner. St. Chris now 0 for 4 from 3 in the first quarter. Usually a very strong team shooting.
Yeah, and the Saints have been taking good shots so far, just not able to sink them, really.
A reach-in call on number 21, Gibson Beck that time. Be his first of the day. Team's second. A full court substitution for the Saints, and now you have Lee Driscoll, you have Matthew Hinkst, James Carney, Grayson, and Braden. Benedictine's got to get one off. They do. Almost banked it in. We'll be back for the second quarter. Second quarter action underway here. St. Chris and Benedictine facing off at the freshman basketball level. Benedictine leads 17-9, but Lee Driscoll with a breakaway. Good pass to James Carney. Saints cut the lead down to 6 to start the second quarter, and they know they're going to need a push if they want a chance. Timeout, Benedictine. Called a timeout, thinking they were in a trap, got a wide open look underneath. St. Chris, obviously, in this first quarter has not looked as strong as they have all year, but
yeah, for sure. Only 9 points, I believe, in that first quarter. They just scored 2 here in the second, and really been a low-scoring effort so far. When the game started, we kind of said, I mean, maybe this will be a high-scoring matchup, but really it's been dominated by defense thus far.
I mean, yeah, well, that's the thing. Benedictine's offense is performing just as expected. St. Chris looking a little bit lackluster on the offensive side of the ball so far. Just the shooting, really, for them from three-point. 0 for 4, obviously, in that first quarter. So if that can get picked up, we really could have a high-scoring game today. But it's going to need to start with St. Chris's offensive game. Both teams playing solid defense so far. Benedictine playing solid offense as well to outmatch the Saints, though. James Carney, great post defense. Makes a great play underneath the basket. Benedictine inbounding now, and I mean, if you're not going to get the shots to go, St. Chris got to pick up defensively as Carney gets a steal, a potential breakaway layup. swiped away by the Cadets in transition. Possession will remain with the Saints. A little confusion here defensively for Benedictine on what they wanted to run. St. Chris had a chance underneath. Missed an open man there. Carney was wide open, just looking for a little layup and never saw him offensively. Those are the kind of looks St. Chris is really going to need if you're going to try to pick up a win today. If you're not going to shoot well, you need to get high percentage looks. And you had one there. Just missed it. Benedictine parents making themselves known as well. So they travel in numbers, as we know. Always great to support your fellow brothers at school, whether it's Benedictine or St. Chris. A great move by Braden there inside. Oh, step through. Took a bit of a shot to the forehead. No foul call. Can't get it to go through the contact.
Again, the Saints have done a really good job, with their shot selection so far, just not able to really get any in. It's been kind of an unlucky effort thus far. As here come the Saints on the turnover.
Another open look from three, and they still can't get one to go. 0 for 5 now. The shooting struggles have not even been of the mind for this team, but today they are real. Great defense. They'll call a foul. Say he got his arm on the way up. Benedictine will have 2. St. Chris looking for a weird take defensively underneath, but 3 guys on the inside. Very confident in the rebounding abilities of this team. All around these two teams both. It's really just going to be an offensive battle. You both know they're going to come to play on the defensive side of the ball, as always, in any sport between these two teams. No foul call. St. Chris looking to push it, take advantage of a fast break. Chris Chuk from 3, no good. Good rebound from the little guy, and he puts it up and in off the glass. Lead's cut down to 5 now. St. Chris wants to pick up a stop here.
Yeah, that bucket there, it brings to an end about a 3-minute scoring drought for the Saints.
And a trap underneath, a good steal from the Saints. Stolen right back by Benedictine, though. And they'll get a good look at the inside. Will Baruch there caused some commotion. Chris Chuk all over that one. Call a foul on him. Three-point look for the Cadets. Can't get it to fall. Offensive board goes. Foot on the baseline for the Cadets, though. St. Chris will avert some more second chance points for Benedictine and try to get going here. Another look for Chris Chuk for 3, and again can't get it to fall. Offensive rebound, though. They have been rebounding well in this second quarter, St. Chris has. Gibson Beck pull-up jumper, no good. And Benedictine just playing a patient game right now. Fouls on Gibson Beck underneath. It's on the floor. It's his second, team's third. much different offensive approach from the Cadets here in the second quarter. First quarter, they were looking to push every chance they got. Second quarter, they've really been slowed down, showed some discipline on the offensive side. But St. Chris's defense is all over it. Can't get it to go. Over the back on number 2 for Benedictine. Just like that, St. Chris will have a chance to cut the lead down to 3, potentially even 2. Bottom line, you have a chance to make it a one-possession game and one where you've got nothing to go. You got to take advantage of this if you're St. Chris. Connor Lacey underneath. Can't get it to go. Baruch with a rebound goes straight up. Draws a foul. Will Baruch will go to the line for 2 shots. Foul call on number 11 for the Cadets. And both teams showing some aggressiveness as the foul's starting to pile up here. Can't get the first to go. And Baruch will get none of his 2 free throws, but Gibson Beck underneath gets the offensive board and puts one in.
That's only going to cut it to a 3-point game here with the Saints able to capitalize on that offensive rebound.
Yeah,
now looking to play some sound defense and close out the half with some more points.
That was an important rebound and put in for the Saints. They've switched back to a zone look defensively. They've really been bouncing back and forth. Seems like they can't choose one. Early on, another second chance bucket for the Cadets, and that's been their strength today. Multiple second chance buckets throughout this first half. 1:40 to go in the first half. Gibson Beck for 3, no good. Connor Lacey, what a play. Great awareness on the rebound. Throw it right off the defender. And St. Chris will hold on to the possession. Again, looking to cut this lead down to single digits.
Go White.
Three-point look for the Saints, and they get it to go. First 3 of the game, now 1 for 7. Not great, but
Saints finally able to find that magic on offense that's made them so deadly throughout the year.
yeah. I mean, a poor offensive quarter to start the game, but St. Chris has picked it up on both ends of the floor as they look to run, and a foul underneath. Transition block for the Cadets comes with a foul, and St. Chris will go to the line. 2 free throws with the opportunity to tie the game back up for the first time since it was 0-0.
And these are the types of opportunities the Saints really haven't been able to capitalize on throughout the
First one to go for the Saints that time. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you there. I didn't hear you speaking. That's my bad. Second one will go as well, though. And the Saints tie up this game. They have taken all the momentum. Benedictine has lost that energy they came into this game with. Great transition defense from St. Chris, preventing a quick look underneath the hoop. Great defense, and St. Chris under 60 to go. Some confusion for the Benedictine coach on why that's not Benedictine ball. They'll say it was knocked out of possession of the Cadets, and then when they tried to pull it back, they threw it out of bounds. Looks like the right call. Gibson Beck underneath. St. Christopher's holds a lead here in the second quarter. They'll call a foul. Got a little bit handsy there on defense. And St. Chris has started to run here in the second quarter. 7 first quarter points. Now double that for the second quarter, 15, as well as only allowing 3 second quarter points for the Benedictine Cadets. Great defense again from the Saints. They have really put pressure on every chance they get.
And a lot of these points from the Cadets tonight have come off these free throws and these fouls from the Saints.
Yeah, both teams getting pretty aggressive under the hoop. Because of that, St. Chris got to take the lead, and now because of it, Benedictine a free throw away from tying this thing right back up with 25 seconds to go in this first half. They get it to go. There's substitution for the Cadets as this half is looking to close. And Benedictine, at one point in this quarter, held a 9-point lead that has disappeared from an offensive surge from the Saints. Good move to get inside. Can't get it to go. They'll say a foul underneath, I believe. Green 14, the one. Call that time for a shooting foul, and straight to the line for the Saints. Chance to take this lead right back. Can't get it to go. These shooting struggles continue at the line as well today. 1 for 7 from 3, and now 0 for 3 from the, or no, excuse me, now 2 for 5 from the line. Make it 2 for 6, but they get their own board, put it right back up, can't get it to go. And Benedictine will run to end the half.
And that's an unfortunate way for the Saints to end their first half, as they rally and are able to come back and tie up the game just to have that kind of tough lay put on them at the end of the half there. But regardless, Cadets leading 2 at the half, 24-22, and we'll be back in around 10 minutes with the start of the third quarter. And welcome back, third quarter here in Scott Gym as the Saints face a 2-point deficit to the Benedictine Cadets. And in the first half, the Saints have really, towards the beginning, struggled shooting the basketball, but towards the end, were able to get it together and give themselves some momentum as those second chance points tie up the ball game. Benedictine, the three doesn't go, and rebound from the Saints as they go downhill. And a nice and easy shot there puts the Saints on top. And Benedictine looking for an open shot. Doesn't go, and
very, very physical start to the second half. Multiple opportunities at a call, but they're letting them play. Some scoreboard problems. The far board has gone out. It's back. Never mind. We're good.
Saints able to come out with a pretty good start to this quarter as Benedictine calls a timeout as they would have talked things over. 1-point ball game, and we'll be back.
Little scrum for the ball underneath the hoop. There's one by Benedictine, and back on the attack they go, looking to take their lead right back. St. Chris leads by 1 here, a little over halfway through this third quarter. St. Chris wanted a travel call there that time. They won't get it. Good hustle play that time for Benedictine, and they'll get the ball right back from the St. Chris.
And the Saints try to go really fast there on offense. Doesn't really work out. End up a little bit of sloppy ball handling.
Oh, this is a good heads-up play from Benedictine. You got to give credit where credit's due. 3-point look. Good to go, and Benedictine takes that lead right back. We're in a closely competitive game. The whole game. Momentum swings, lead changes, and all of it. And we find ourselves with 4:18 to go in the third quarter. Benedictine leads by 2. We will be right back after this timeout. Back now. Great ball movement from the Saints out of that break.
Got really fast start here for the Saints out of the timeout.
Gets it to go from three-point land. And St. Chris, again, another lead change here to start the second half. Benedictine arguing with the ref there. Clearly unaware of the rule that you have to touch down on the front end of the court for it not to be a backcourt violation, as he was still in air from jumping over the line. Good look underneath. And no foul call. St. Chris wanted one. Won't get it. Benedictine will, though.
Good effort there from St. Chris. Able to get some second chance opportunities there. Not able to capitalize, but it's good to see out of them as we enter the latter part of this game.
Both teams, honestly, are looking fast-paced and reckless to start this second half. St. Chris, a successful trap. And they get the timeout off. Benedictine, they've been put under some pressure and under some real duress to start this second half. Cadets, after this timeout, are probably going to want to really talk things over offensively, as they really haven't gotten anything so far in this third quarter, and too focused on their defensive side of the ball, and too focused on getting fast break opportunities that just aren't there. Got to slow down, play their game. Their game worked in the first half.
Yeah, find a good shot and take it, and that's what they need to go back to, and that's what the Saints have been doing all game. You know, if we look at some of the shooting percentages here, I think Benedictine's shot better overall, but the Saints have got a lot of turnovers and played some really good defense.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the course of the game, from that first quarter, things have really flipped. St. Chris couldn't get a single shot to fall, and Benedictine was hitting everything, and from there, since the first quarter, it's gone 22 to 11 St. Chris. Another three-point look for the Cadets. And I don't know what his name is, but number 2 for Benedictine. Number 2 in green, really feeling it right now. He's got 6 in the third quarter. He's got all Benedictine's points in the second half. Braden pulls up, and he won't get it. Probably should have taken some more time with that possession offensively if you're St. Chris, but
yeah, and you have plenty of time if you're St. Chris. You don't need to go so fast. You can really kind of take it slow and play your type of game like you mentioned earlier.
Good aggressive defense from the Saints here on every side of the ball. They got a successful trap again. There's number 2 again. Rolls, finds a man. Three-pointer is no good. No jump ball, reach-in foul on number 2 in green. St. Chris will hold possession again with a chance to either tie it up or take the lead.
Just go away.
Three-point look. No good. They'll say 1 in green tried to hold down his opponent going into that rebound. And Will Baruch will get the first free throw to go. 0 for 2 in the first half on free throws. It's his first one to fall that time, and St. Chris can tie it up if he can hit this one. And he does. Catches out on both free throws. St. Christopher's and Benedictine going back and forth in this third quarter. 4 lead changes, and now a tie as well in the third quarter alone. And for a freshman basketball game, that's pretty action-packed. Great full court defense that time from St. Chris. And they are all over the Cadets right now. Benedictine. They're looking for a high percentage chance here. They just can't find one. Now they do. What a great drive. And Benedictine holds that 2-possession lead again. Or excuse me, that 2-point lead again. Another pull-up jumper. Another no-good jumper for the Saints.
Great offensive rebound from Gibson Beck.
A struggle for the ball. Benedictine comes with it. They have numbers and they are running. And a smart play by Connor Lacey. Kickball violation on the Saints. In that situation, you do exactly what he just did. You just try to get every limb in the way of the ball. Benedictine on the drive, knocked away. No foul call. Maybe might have been a little bit of contact on that one, but Gibson Beck finishes through his contact. St. Chris ties it up again. Neither team giving up right now. Benedictine refuses to let St. Chris take a lead, and St. Chris refusing to let Benedictine pull away.
Last couple minutes have been really fast-paced. And that's
a legal screen on the Saints, James Carney that time. Ball will be back to Benedictine with a chance to create a 2-possession lead. Waiting now for some booking complications. Yeah, Benedictine just ran a wide receiver screen on an inbound play. You can't get anything to go on the Saints defense right now. Utterly relentless. And that is a great thing to see if you're a Saints fan, player, or coach at this point. And say shooting foul on number 13, Matthew Hinkst. Benedictine will go to the line, a chance to make this a 2-possession game again. And the first one's off by a lot.
And for Benedictine, that free throw is really important because kind of you want that 2-possession lead, especially going into the last quarter of the game.
Yeah, they will get neither of them, so that doesn't matter. And a foul. No basket, jump ball. It will be St. Christopher's ball, or at least it should be, as the possession arrow would flip at the halftime. They'll give it to Benedictine. They will not flip the possession arrow at the half. That is usually what happens at the high school level. Probably a different rule for this scenario. And a travel call, no and one, as Benedictine parents thought they had for a minute. Instead, he took too many steps on his way to the shot. St. Chris should be in no hurry here. Run down this clock, get a basket, take.
Yeah, don't want to try anything too cute here. Really just take care of the ball, look for an open shot, take your time.
A major foul underneath. On the floor, though. 11 in green. And it will be an inbound on the baseline. when we get back from this 30-second timeout from the Saints. Off the inbound, the Saints grab a pull-up jumper, and they got to stop this. 7 seconds left for the Cadets to try to score. And a bit of a mishap defensively for the Saints. They got to put something up here. And the heave nearly falls. We got a tie ball game, 35-35. Both teams fighting with everything they got to stay in this game. Benedictine has held a controllable lead the whole game, but St. Chris has come battling right on back. It has been back and forth throughout the second half. We'll be right back. Fourth quarter starting. St. Chris will start with the ball. In a game that's been this tight defensively, that first possession can truly mean a lot if they can get something from it. Good defense from Benedictine, and they force turnover. Cadets looking to run. They've got numbers. They'll go in. Misses, gets his own rebound though. We'll put it right back up and in. Benedictine again holding that controlling 2 to 4 point lead for pretty much this entire game. And a great move by Gibson Beck. And he's in. And the Saints hold a lead again. Oh, no, excuse me. Tie game. Out of bounds, last touch by Green. St. Christopher's will retain possession.
Only 6 minutes left to play. Again, Saints just take it kind of slow, but find lanes like that to get that bucket.
A great look underneath that time to James Carney from the Saints. And what a play defensively. Will Baruch making his presence known underneath. All around great game so far from the Saints. I mean, you have seen guys who aren't in the game right now. We'll give credit where credit's due. Connor Lacey, Chris Chuk, guys that have just gotten in the game and they've done their thing, and it's kept St. Chris in this game when they really haven't gotten their way most of the day. Drive on the baseline for Benedictine. Puts it up and in. Tie game again. Bouncing back and forth. Gibson Beck, a transition three. Can't get it to go. And a loose ball foul on Gibson Beck.
Good effort from Gibson Beck to get his own offensive rebound. Didn't quite go his way. Benedictine will have possession here.
Defense!
3-point look for the Cadets. Leaves it short. Saints looking to run. 2-on-2 numbers, and Gibson Beck will go to the line. Goes straight up into the contact. They want this one. You can tell. Both teams. And the lead is right back for St. Chris, 40-39. One more free throw for Beck. Gets it to go, and St. Chris now in that position that Benedictine's been in most of this game. Just hold that possession advantage where they'll tie it up, but you get that lead right back and just keep them on their heels. That's what they've been doing for the past minute or so, and it's been working. Benedictine on a fast break now, though. Tipped out of bounds. And they'll say it was last touch by Will Baruch. Therefore, Benedictine ball. St. Chris saw it coming, didn't let up anything there on the inbound play. And Benedictine, I mean, they're not going to take anything more than what they have. James Carney got his fingers on that one. Great job drawing a man that time. And the Cadets. St. Chris looking to push now. Off the out of bounds call. They'll slow it down. Very smart decision there. Connor Lacey for three. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound to Baruch again, but he loses it.
Defense! Defense!
And Benedictine won a foul that time. Arm stayed out, though. Man behind for Benedictine. Creates the turnover. Stolen right back by the Saints. Knocked out of bounds. It's getting fast-paced. It's getting interesting. Emotions starting to show as well. Both these teams really want to win today, and you can tell.
Defense!
Benedictine. They are going to take what they can get and nothing more right now. That's the only choice they have. They've got nothing in this fourth quarter so far. And they'll say foul was in the shot. Foul's on James Carney. That is his third. Team's first of the quarter. Team's second of the quarter, excuse me. That's the free throw to go. One more free throw now. Tie up this game. Leaves it short. Ball goes astray, and St. Chris will be the first one to get their hands on it.
Be strong, White.
It's a patient game right now if you're St. Chris. You do not have a shot clock. You have to keep that in mind. Do not push anything and take anything stupid. And that's a great look and a great shot from Gibson Beck.
Really important bucket for the Saints. Able to come away with that 3-point lead.
Benedictine now can no longer take the lead on a single possession because of that shot. So, yes, you are right. And good defense from St. Chris as well. I don't think they're going to let up a 3-point shot anyway. And a foul underneath. penalty on James Carney there, potentially a miss ID as he wasn't even involved in the play. However, 2 shots nonetheless. First one's off the mark, short right. Now this one's important if you're Benedictine. This one's really important because if you miss this one, all of a sudden, St. Chris, even just a layup, will make this a 5-point game. Yeah, they can't get it to go. Benedictine free throw struggles have been a big storyline today.
Saints turn it over. Here comes Benedictine.
They'll just let him go to the basket.
Offensive rebound. And they'll get fouled.
Great job that time by the Benedictine guard to draw the foul on minimal contact. It was the product of great acting, folks. Both are good at the line. St. Chris by 1. 2.5 minutes to play. And a missed call that time, but they'll make up for it.
Real tough break for the Saints there. A travel turning it over to Benedictine with a chance to take the lead with any bucket here.
I mean, St. Chris has just got to be more slow and careful with the ball. You have the lead at this point in the game. You value that, and you work with the clock. It is your friend.
And another turnover from the Saints. They can't really settle in on offense with Benedictine's aggressive D.
No matter what the sport is, Benedictine has always been aggressive. They will always continue to be aggressive, and you got to be prepared for that when you know you're going to come out and play against them in anything.
Only minute 40 left to play.
They know who they are. They stick to it. Couldn't keep its feet grounded. And with a minute 30 to play, it'll be St. Chris ball again.
And the Saints will take a timeout here as we'll be right back.
Back now. Just over 90 seconds to play. St. Chris just looking to slow this thing down. That is all you can ask for. You take time off this clock, and you get a high percentage look, and they will do neither and give the ball right back to Benedictine. Timeout Benedictine. After some foul confusion, they wanted to call there, but all ball for James Carney. A great block underneath that time. And with a minute 15 left, Benedictine on their toes. St. Chris, again, you just got to slow down this game. You got to compact this court. You have to play your game, make Benedictine be uncomfortable for the next minute. We'll be right back. A minute 15 to go, coming out right out of timeout. Benedictine looking to inbound. They'll do so with ease. And Cadets have an open look for three. Get it to go. And Benedictine. A 2-point lead. St. Chris now in the bad position. Pull-up jumpers, good. Back and forth continues. 45-45.
Only 50
Tie ball
seconds left
game.
to play. Benedictine is not taking any risks, playing it slow.
Benedictine now doing exactly what St. Chris should have been doing from the jump. And that is slowing down this game. Playing with the clock, it is your best friend if you have the ball at in this position. And bucket, no good. St. Chris has got to go. And a foul on the Cadets. Playing defense with his hands, and that'll do it. St. Chris looking to press break. They get it. They got to go. You can hear the coach on the sideline yelling, go, 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 go. That's what they got to do right now. You got to score. You got to score quick. Floater, no good. Offensive rebound. Out, three-pointer. Timeout St. Chris before the shot comes off. 7.6 to play. Tie ball game. St. Chris will have the ball. I mean, you got to think in this kind of situation, if you're St. Chris, you are looking for a quick shot because if you don't get it to go, you want there to be enough time for you to be able to get another shot off. The contradiction to that, though, you got to think, okay, what if we don't get that rebound? You don't want to give Benedictine time to go down and put up a miracle shot and win this game. You really, really got to play this decisively if you're Coach Lou and the Saints right now. A lot of focus coming from Benedictine probably.
Yeah, and they're going to change the clock here back to 9 seconds left, just before the shot went off.
Yeah, they'll say 9.3 is what the clock read when the timeout was called. So not 7.6, but 9.3. So now maybe, I mean, that's almost 2 seconds added. And that can be a lot of time. So maybe now if you're St. Chris, you want to try to set up a shot instead of just trying to launch one up. And I mean really set up. I mean, you have enough time to run a full play here if you're St. Chris, and you have to be thinking that way because you do not want to give Benedictine a look to win. Or if you do hit that shot, you do not want to give them a look to tie this game back up. And back out on the floor now. So this could be it right here. Press break coming. St. Chris won't get a shot up. They'll get a foul, though. A little confusion on the Benedictine parents' side. Thought the shot would have counted, I guess. Another inbound play for the Saints. Looking up top, and they got him. And another foul. That's smart. You have fouls to give. They're giving them. Not sending St. Chris to the line. No more to give. And you can hear the Benedictine coach, do not foul again. Those were just time-killing fouls. That's a smart move. 4.9, a tie game. St. Chris looking for a miracle shot. He'll get inside. No foul call. That's the end of regulation. And we'll be right back trying to figure out the overtime rules. A 3-minute overtime period to come now. It has been a great game today at the freshman basketball level. Both teams will be in possession of 2 timeouts. Benedictine will have 2, St. Chris will have 1. They will have 1 more than they finished regulation with. 3 minutes will decide this thing. As the overtime tip comes now. And we'll go to the Saints. Fast break opportunity. Lay-in is good.
That's a good way to start.
And we're off and running in overtime. St. Chris jumps ahead to a 2-point lead. I mean, as we've seen all game, St. Chris is sticking to their identity on defense. They've gone back to a man defense now. They're watching that pick action that Benedictine seems to be trying to set up. And off the glass and in. A great pull-up shot there from the Cadets. 47s and Scott Jim. Just over 2 minutes to play. What a move. Gets inside. Can't get it to go, though. And Benedictine will run. I mean, they're going to look to push it because that's all they really can do against this defense. And close to the end one that time. Benedictine. It'll be Will Baruch with the foul. He is first today. Benedictine at the line now. They get the first to go. That's massive. That is a lead, no matter how big right now. That is a lead in overtime, and that's what you want. And he hits both. Substitution coming on for the Cadets now. A 2-point cushion for the Cadets. 49-47. 120 seconds to play. It has been a great game today.
Certainly was going into overtime.
St. Chris on the drive. Easy lay-in for the Saints that time. They tie this game right back up, and I mean, neither team all day has been able to pull away. The one time Benedictine had a nice cushion, St. Chris came storming back, and a walk on the Cadets. St. Chris will get the ball back with a chance to take this lead right back. Back and forth and back and forth. 49-49 the score. 90 seconds remain. St. Christopher's and Benedictine. And a good look inside. Carney out. Gibson Beck from 3. Gets it to go. St. Christopher's, a 3-point lead with 1:15 to play.
What a shot. He's taken a couple threes this game, and when they need him the most, he
and no walk.
Through. As here come the Saints.
Great defense from Benedictine that time. You got to give him credit there. Gibson looking for a block. Won't get it. But great defense from Will Baruch and a defensive rebound as well
Gonna turn it over.
St. Chris looking to push. And they will slow it down. Yes, they will.
And the Saints are going to take a timeout.
No.
Only 48 seconds left to play.
No timeout.
Excuse
A
me,
holding
not time.
call on green 24. St. Chris with a 3-point lead and free throws.
It's my bad, not a time.
The undefeated season on the line. St. Chris was ready for this when they came in today. They knew they had a challenge. Talking to coaches pregame, they knew what was coming. Benedictine wants this one. This is their payback game. They lost in untimely fashion at home, we'll call it. And for any team, really, that'll do it. That'll put a spark in you to really go after them if you get another shot at them, and that they have done, to say the least. But if they lose today,
We'll be right back. Saints with a 3-point lead.
free throws now for the Saints. They get the first to go, and that is a 2-possession lead with 48 seconds to play.
That's exactly where you want to be if you're the Saints.
That's exactly where you want to be if you're anyone. And they get them both to go. A 5-point lead, and you can't help but crack a smile after making those free throws. You just have to hold. Make them take some time off defensively. And this is great defense from the Saints. This clock might get under 30 before even getting a shot off. And they'll call a foul. Call a foul on number 23, James Carney. That's 5 on Carney. And he is fouled out. That is not good if you are St. Christopher's. Great aggressive play today from James. And on comes Connor Lacey. He has had a great game today for the Saints and now being put on in the most important of times for his team. And the free throw struggles for the Cadets have been the storyline today. And in any game, with anyone, free throws can make or break a game, and they have really torn this one up for Benedictine.
That's especially devastating because no matter what happens here, they're going to still have a 4-point lead, which is 2 possessions.
Yeah, you got 4 points, 35 seconds. St. Chris. I mean, if I'm the Saints right now, I'm not even looking for a shot. You are just trying to hold this ball.
On to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Benedictine's going to try to foul.
They will try to foul quick, most likely as well.
The Saints need to get the ball around the court, trying to delay that for as long as possible without really making any mistakes.
Yeah, what you'll probably see in these 35 seconds, you will probably see Benedictine. They will probably not foul immediately. They'll probably look to cause a turnover first. But once you get down to probably that, I think 20 seconds might be pushing it. But I would say that 20-second mark is when you start looking to foul. Because you need enough time to be able to get down the court and score, too, hoping they miss their free throws. And a heave to Gibson Beck. And it works, and they will look to kill this clock now. 2 shots coming, and there he is, Connor Lacey. On the floor for the Saints. In crucial times. I mean, this thing is I think everyone in this place is getting into this game. It's been great, and he will not be good on the first one. This next one's crucial. If you make this next one, then you have a chance to make it a 2-possession lead again with your next free throws. If you miss this one, the most you can get it up to is 3. And out.
And
Foul on Wilbur Root that time. And I'll call this one out. A very unsportsmanlike play from one of the Benedictine parents there, yelling during the free throws.
And this is going to give Benedictine a shot to make it a 2-point game if they sink both of these free throws.
Just not the right thing to do in my mind. And that really looked like it bothered a lot of people in here. And this point of the game, I mean, you understand it takes anything to win. It takes a village, but karma will come right back at you, and it looks like it just did with these free throws. First one's off the mark. Second one's big. This will make it a 3-point game. And he gets it to go off the glass. Good move from the Saints. They get it right up the court. Gibson Beck has space and a foul from 22 in green.
And again, one free throw there. I mean, that'll make it a 2-possession game once again.
And Benedictine Mothers yelling again as he gets inside. That's a good aggressive play if you're Benedictine.
Only 10 seconds left.
And they are killing clock. 9 seconds left. A 2-possession lead for the Saints. Excuse me, a 2-point lead for the Saints.
Yeah, these free throws are really important. You don't want to give Benedictine a shot to win this one.
This has truly been a great game, I must say. St. Chris. It's the first one to fall. And they get both of them to go. A 4-point lead. Benedictine's got to run, and they do. And the shot is off the mark. St. Chris will kill the clock. And that'll do it. The undefeated campaign continues. And Benedictine, through such a strong year, just can't get the better of these unbeaten Saints.
And it took basically 5 quarters to do it, but Saints able to pull out another win.
A huge win for the Saints today. Their toughest contest of the year, as we said earlier today, and they get the job done. All around great performance from both teams. Got to give credit where credit's due. St. Chris, what a performance. Props to Benedictine. Coming down, an away game, never going to be the same. They fought hard. But again, St. Christopher's remains unbeaten. Up to 17-0, I believe, on the year. A very strong season with only a few games left. Thank you for tuning in. That'll be it for today. Your final score, Saints 57, Benedictine 53.